We take a look at flooding concerns in the district. The school is bringing preschool back, and students head south each day for hands-on learning. Frederick Area News is coming your way. Hi, I'm Tristan Sumption, and I'm ditching my Carhartt for this shirt and tie so I can bring you Frederick Area News. If you like to shorten names, you can call us the Fan. It's that time of year when snow melts and water rises in the rivers. That includes rivers that run through our school district. We talked with Brown County Emergency Manager Scott Mites to see what to expect. When there's this much snow piled up in April, you can always find people concerned about flooding.
There's definitely a possibility. We've been watching the forecasts and from the River Forecast Center.
There are key places county officials watch, from Elm Lake to Stratford. Westport is one of them, with the Elm River nearby. Charts from the National Weather Service show that the community could miss out on major flooding this year, but after the April blizzards, the flood risk increased. Frederick Area Junior Brendan Chappett knows the flood threat well.
People who live closer to the river, their yards kind of fill up. But if it gets really bad, like it did one year, it was all the way up to pretty much the whole town.
That was 2009, and here are some pictures from the National Weather Service of Westport during that time. The latest forecast from the Weather Service shows the chance of this type of flooding is very low this year, but a low probability doesn't mean officials will take their eye off the river.
Well, obviously, our priority is property and life preservation. So, we want to make sure that people have a home to go to at night, or back to, and that we don't lose any lives during any type of flood incident.
When the flood stage hits 19 feet, the community of Westport begins to flood. As recently as 2019, people in Westport had to use sandbags to fight the floods when the river almost reached 21 feet. The year before that, it barely passed 13 feet. At this point, this year's prediction looks closer to that number.
Well, we monitor the Weather Service and the River Forecast Center, those outlooks, and post information, on social media and websites and stuff like that. We host meetings if we have to with communities and things like this, where we get out to the media.
As we speak, the river outlook could be changing, so you can track river progress yourself through the River Forecast Center. Frederick Area will be making preschool more accessible for families starting next year. The Fan's Daniel Dahlman joins us with details. Daniel?
Frederick Area School will have a new public preschool next year. The preschool going on now is private. Frederick is opening its doors to anyone in the district to enroll for free with its new preschool program. There will be a small fee for anyone enrolling out of the district. However, it is open to all. The Fan's Audrey Reinecke is working on a full story about the change to the school. She'll share that with us on our next show. Tristan?
Thanks, Daniel. From some of our younger students to some of our older, with future careers just on the horizon, it's important to get the most out of your education. Central High School is opening doors with classes for specific interests in its A-Tech program. This opportunity is also available for Frederick students.
That's right. One of the participating schools is Frederick Area High School. Some of its students come up to Aberdeen every day for class. While traditional courses at Frederick offer general classes, A-Tech's courses can be more interactive.
I can actually see what I'm doing. Like, it's hands-on instead of you having to explain what you're doing.
There is usually minimal at-home work. It's a lot of, you do it there, and then you don't have to have all the stress afterwards.
A-Tech also provides experience for students that can go beyond the classroom, whether it be life skills or career-based knowledge.
I intend to be a civil engineer or something along those lines, something along the lines of city development. This is just something to complement that.
Admittedly, there was some concern about the differences in schedules between Frederick and Central High School, with Frederick not having school on Fridays. However, that has not stopped Frederick students from pursuing their education.
I feel like it was going to benefit me in the future.
Whether it's an at-home elective or a new experience, A-Tech is a great opportunity for Central and Frederick students alike.
Thanks, Audrey. That's all for this episode of Frederick Area News. I'll be back to my Carhartt until our next episode, when we hope you'll watch us again. With The Fan, I'm Tristan Sumption.